Hey Gemini gang, what's happening? Like I said in the last video and yesterday, that video will be late today because I was out of town and I drove back in today. So the show must go on, Geminis. All Gemini placements, take what resonates, leave the rest. Take it how it resonates you and your situation. Personal readings are in the description box on the website. Hit those likes, hit those likes, hit those likes. Geminis, before you leave this video, hit that like. Greatly appreciated. Alright, let's see what's going on, Geminis. I won't do these videos too long because they are so late in the day. So I try not to do it too long. Just went live and did it. Okay, I just need one card, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. So we have deep emotions. Oh, okay. This was number 15, which reduces to a 6. Oh, how I love number 6. Now, what's interesting is number 15 is the devil in the tarot. So it says unknown feelings and past life influences. So this makes a lot of sense. And then this one is number 30, setting boundaries, threshold, protection, and honor. So some of you may need to set boundaries in your life with a person. You see this, looks like a cheetah behind her. That's the first thing that popped into me. Like there's some type of divine protection. She has protection here behind her. So some of you may have protection that might be your spirit animal. In your life, Geminis. Okay, so we are going to see what's going on with these deep emotions, unknown feelings, and past life influences. So number 15, let's find that in the book. Okay. All right, so this priestess of the depths welcomes you to a side of life that most people never explore. Ooh. The sacred triangle above her head represents the trinity of time, past, present, and future. This is surrounded by the circle of eternity, reminding you of the unending nature of life, continuous and connected. So, that's the triangle up there, top of her head, and the circle. That's huge. Right there in that picture like that. The ocean is layered with currents of all different speeds and directions. These layers are moving vibrations, are like the emotions of your life. It's time to understand your patterns of motivation and reaction and recognize how you are affected by things going on beneath the surface. Profound feelings you might not be facing are often still strong enough to direct your destiny, whether you want them to or not. Yep. Longing, attachment, and fear could send you in entirely different directions than you desire. Such influences may stem from past lives, but whatever the origin, you may not be stuck with them forever. So this is interesting because I talk about in some of the readings how some traumas and things like that are passed down through your DNA. Like stuff that you're healing from could be things that you're healing from regarding your family. Some things that you may not have went through directly, but it's just in your bloodline, Geminis. Look honestly at the patterns of your life to identify the undercurrents of emotions that are misdirecting you. Affirm that you can release toxic emotions and let go of longing and need. Call upon your own internal spirit to help you navigate these depths of feeling and influence. The power of your soul transcends all limits of time, space, and energetic currents. When you feel the depth of peace, it brings you when you feel the depth of peace it will be able to take conscious advantage of each moment and achieve joy in all the currents of your present experience. The present is a drop of life that cannot be separated from the vast ocean that's your eternal truth. So choose to infuse it with power and peace. Okay? So the affirmation for this is, I release longing and fear. I peacefully direct the current of my life in a more present moment. So I love that. This is pretty much talking about living in the now and not focus so much on the past and all the, you know, bullshit that's gone on in the past, Geminis. This could also be for someone in your energy, Geminis, but since it's coming up in your reading, I feel like it could be you that is needing to hear this, that's needing to hear, you know, try to live more in the moment. Oh, yes, the High Priestess first card out. Wow. The Moon. What the hell? There's definitely something emotional here going on here, Geminis. The Ace of Wands. So I feel like, Geminis, some of you guys are learning how to tap into your intuition. I'll take the top one, which is the Two of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords, the Strength, the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Cups as well. So I feel like, Geminis, yeah, for some of you, this is involving a connection of some sort. We'll see. Some of you may be the Page of Cups, and we saw the same energy in the last read. The Knight of Cups. Now check out the other reading. We saw the Knight of Cups several times. Ace of Swords, King of Cups. What the hell? So let me say this, Gemini. There's a lot of feelings and emotions here. A lot of love. I feel like someone is learning how to navigate their feelings and emotions, Geminis. Now, it could be you that's doing it, but with the Two of Cups here, it gives me a vibe of you. It could be someone else, or you are mirroring each other. So the healing work that you're going through, someone is mirroring you and also going through the same. It may not look the same, but I feel like it is. I feel like too, someone may feel like they owe you an apology, which is very similar to the last reading I just did. Someone may feel like they owe you an apology, or they want to give you an apology of some sort. I'm also seeing here, like I said, Gemini, some of you guys are learning how to use your intuition or utilize your intuition in healthy ways. Also, I'm seeing learn the difference between your intuition and fear. Because sometimes it's actually not an intuition, Geminis. It's just your fears. It's something in your subconscious that is causing what you're pulling up. But sometimes people take that as their intuition, and it's like nowhere close to it. It's no intuition in there at all whatsoever. It's just you have something that is triggering you, and so you call that your intuition, Geminis. So just be mindful of that. And I feel like a lot of times that's why the Hermit's on the bottom. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. That's why a lot of people don't trust their intuition, because they don't know. They don't know the difference between the two. The King of Swords, and then the Witch and the Ten of Swords again, the High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles. I'm seeing something heavily here that has to do with your intuition, Geminis. And it could involve someone else as well, Geminis. But I feel like, and a good way to say this, or a good way to tell which is which, is a feeling. Like, you have to learn your body well enough. You have to learn your feelings well enough to know if it's fear. Is it fear, or is it intuition? It feels different. Usually fear is you're going to feel afraid of some sort. Usually with your intuition, you don't feel afraid. Even if it's something bad, you don't feel afraid with your intuition. But if it's fear, you feel afraid. That's just the first step to it. There's a lot more ways to tell which is which, but you have to understand which is which. Like for me, when it's my intuition, I just have a knowing. I just know, yep, this is right. Yep, this is what's going on. Even if it's something bad, yep, this is what's going to happen. But if it's a fear, it's like, it feels like I'm like dropping on a roller coaster, if that makes sense. I feel it all in my stomach and everything like that. So you have to learn your body to understand, is it fear or is it intuition, Geminis? You have to learn the difference between the two. Page of Swords. You're still learning though, Geminis, and that's okay. The Hierophant, if you need to seek outside help with it, you can, as far as like getting a therapist or something along the lines of that to help with it. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles. I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands, Temperance, and the Four of Swords. Now, let me say this. If some of you are in a connection, you may be considering getting couples counseling or something. Or you should. If you're having problems with your partner, Geminis, if you're in a relationship or a marriage or whatever, I feel like you should consider counseling. You should bring it up to your partner. Because that's the vibe that I get. I feel like too, someone, either you or someone in your energy is still learning how to be in a connection, still learning how to coexist with the person, how to co-create with the person. So it's a process, Geminis. And like I said, this fear over intuition could be someone in your energy, could be, you know, a person that you're mirroring or whatever the case may be. But I feel like someone here is needing to learn the difference between their fear and their intuition. It could be both of you, Geminis. And then nothing wants to come out. Clarify the Page of Cups. Spirit, tell me more about the Page of Cups. Thank you. That's what I thought. 8 of Swords pops out on the top. And then a bunch of other cards. There's an Ace of Wands again. Yes, Geminis. 3 of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, I feel like, Geminis, if this isn't you, someone has a really hard time with connections. Someone has a hard time with apologizing. Someone just has a really hard time with opening up. It could also be to Geminis. Someone's not able to see their way out of a situation. So say for instance, this is just an example, because this could be anything. Because for some of you, this is like a work situation, because I'm seeing like a lot of work related things here too. But it could also be someone wanting to work out y'all's relationship or a connection, or it's you. But the scenario that I'm getting is somebody says something to you, like you're in a relationship and they say something to you or they do something to you. And then they apologize and you don't forgive them, Geminis. Or, you know, they do something for the 1,000th time and you say, you know, I'm never going to forgive you or whatever. And so now they're like, well, what can I do? Because I feel like this person may have, this is similar to the you versus them energy that I'm getting. This person may have wore out their welcome. They may have already said, you know, Gemini, I'm going to change. Gemini, I'm going to do this and this and this. But they haven't yet, Geminis. Like they haven't done any of the things that they said that they were going to do. So I feel like in this instance, and this is just an example, a scenario for a few of you. In this instance, this person wants to return or wants another chance, and they're trying to figure out how to go about doing it because they've exhausted all of their chances. They've exhausted all of the faith that you have in them, Geminis. The Star. That's not gonna keep them from not trying. They're still gonna try. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, Geminis. That it's not gonna stop them from trying to do it. Yeah. They're still gonna try to work this out with you. Geminis. They're still going to try to heal it. This person may also be working on their intuition as well. This person still has faith that this is going to work out between you two. It could be a Sagittarius for some of you with the Knight of Wands on the bottom. But this person feels like they still have faith that this is going to work out. They still, even though they're trying to figure this out, because I feel like they're not really seeing a way out of their situation right now. I'm just being total honest right now. Queen of Wands right now. I feel like with this energy, Geminis, I'm getting a vibe, and this could just be today, and that's why I keep saying right now, so that makes sense, because that just slipped out. That right now, Queen of Wands right now, that just kind of slipped out. So I feel like this energy could change, Geminis, but I feel like a lot of you guys aren't really feeling it. Like you're kind of like, you know, I can go get somebody else. Like I'm just out here fine. And if this is a job, you're kind of like, you know what? I got all the skills. I'm just that bitch. I'm just that dude. I can just go get somebody else, you know. But you know, Geminis, that could change for you at any given moment. I'm just seeing your confidence is rising. Yeah, 5 of Wands. I mean, you know what you're capable of, Geminis. You know that you're an asset to the company, to the partner, or whatever the case may be. So I don't feel like you're really too pressed about any of this, Geminis. Or if that's not the case, see, we're seeing the 8 of Pentacles again. If that's not the case, I feel like Spirit is telling you that you really are like the shit, Geminis. So there's really no reason for you to be in fear, for you to be overthinking anything. And if something's not working out, it's probably not meant to, Geminis. Wow. Holy shit. The Wheel of Fortune. Now, we saw this in the last read. We saw the Wheel of Fortune in the last reading. Something's about to turn around for you. Holy shit. The Justice card. I told you. The Fool. Yep. And the Empress on the bottom. So, I feel like, Gemini, someone does want to apologize to you. Someone does want to make something right with you. Also, I feel like Spirit is going to make something right for you too. So don't even trip on any of this. If somebody did you wrong, Geminis, like I said, Spirit's going to make it right. You don't have to get your hands dirty for anything. I feel like Spirit's going to make this right for you, Geminis. Somebody may be getting some karma. Now, I don't know if it's you or if it's someone else. I feel like, too, someone may want to make amends with you because of the karma. And it may not even have anything to do with you. Geminis, this may not have anything to do with you. Like, whatever this person's going through, it may not even be connected to you in any way. But I feel like whoever this is feels like it is tied to you in some way. I'm seeing, Gemini, you've changed a lot. That's what I'm seeing. And I got that vibe from you. I believe the you versus them, we saw the Wheel of Fortune a few times in the reading on your side. So, Geminis, I feel like you are looking at love and connections differently. You're looking at love and relationships differently than you usually do. Like you're not coming from it in a space of, for some of you are learning this lesson of coming from a space of desperation. Gemini is coming from a space of overthinking, coming from a space of fear or anything like that. I feel like a lot of you guys are, you're changing your energy so you can attract the type of person that you want. But, and it's a huge but, unfortunately for some of you, that person is not going to be the person that you have in your brain. It's going to be someone else. And for some of you, the person that's on your mind may also be coming to that realization that, you know, either I gotta step up or Gemini is going to be on to someone else. I'm also getting a lot of past life energy here, so this could be someone you spent lifetimes with, Gemini. So the past life is on the card as well on this, so that makes sense. Yeah, lots of past life energy, spiritual connection with this person. Geminis. So there's definitely something karmic here going on here. And like I said, for some of you, this person may be getting karma. And they may tie it to you. Like, okay, I got to make it right. With Gemini, and then my karma's clear, or all this bad stuff will stop happening to me. It's not funny, but you know, yeah. Because Gemini, this person wants to have like a clean slate with you. They want to have a clean slate. For some of you, they may mention counseling. Like they may mention, let's go see a counselor. Let's go do couples therapy or something like that, Geminis. If you're married, marriage counseling or whatever the case may be. But they want to make things right with you, Geminis. And if this isn't a person that's wanting to make things right, Spirit is making things right for you, Geminis, because you're doing the work. Yeah. Now, do I want any oracles? I don't think I want to do twin flame oracles because this reading is so far beyond. It is so far beyond that. But I will do a couple of these Zodiac because this reading is already long as hell and I didn't want it to be this long. All right, so so that card is saying something about anxiety, which is the vibe that I get. Let me get one more, Spirit. Okay, so that's the 3. So we have this on the bottom. I love it. This one is yachts and it's adventure, affluence, luxury, mobility, travel, great ease, smooth sailing, sophisticated, with the wind, self-indulgent, prosperity, comfort, wealth, over the top and extravagant. Love to see it, Geminis. Now, what's interesting is the last reading that I did, fire sign came out, and now we're seeing person of fire here. Okay, so some of you may be dealing with a fire sign or you have fire in your chart, but we saw this in the last reading, guys, in a whole totally different deck. Okay, so then this one came out first. So this one's Aries and it says slingshot, which is tension, strain, sudden anxiety, pressure, launch, stressed, pull, set in motion, focus, begin, force, change, pulled in opposite directions, ready, aim, fire. So this makes sense with the force because the wheel is turning, honey. And I feel like if this is a specific person, somebody is being forced to change. If this is somebody in your energy, if they want to be with you, they have to change or they're going to lose you. It's just bottom line. It's just period. Geminis, because you are growing and evolving quickly. And if they don't keep up, then it's, how can I put it? It's beyond you getting rid of them. Spirit will get rid of them for you, Geminis, whether you want to or not. It's time for them to level up or they will be dismissed. If it's not by you, it will be by Spirit. This one is Virgo, and then we have fine print, detail, look closer, inspection, research, be careful, in depth, pay attention, don't assume, thorough, deep dive, hidden information, double check and read between the lines, baby. And I feel like with this energy, this kind of goes into this High Priestess and the King of Swords. This is this is a great example of what I've been saying with you guys, is to make sure that it is your actual intuition talking, Geminis, and not just something that you're afraid of. Okay, and that goes for anything beyond love, your career, your business, anything like that. All right, hit that like, hit that subscribe, y'all. Thank you for watching. Peace out.